Well, turning our attention back to the forecast, and we'll take a live look over Mount Clemens. You can see a good deal of cloud cover out there. We started with some fog. Good news is visibility has greatly improved, but can't completely dry things out today. We do have a few lingering showers in the mix and spots as we go through the afternoon. Dry, though, starting tomorrow into the weekend. This actually extends into at least early, if not middle of next week, and then a nice stretch of fall weather with these warm temperatures. So we looked at the satellite, the radar composite, and again, the moisture is minimal compared to recent days. We had some heavy rain yesterday. The past 3 or 4 days, we've had certainly some of that rain. Now we're beginning to see from Saginaw down toward Owasso, over toward Flint, the Fenton area. These are starting to pull down from the north. Again, it does look spotty. It looks much lighter than what we've dealt with, and we need the rain. We've been talking about it. Even with the heavy rain we had yesterday, over 3/4 of an inch reported at Metro Airport. We're still down on the month by 0.8, so over 3/4 of an inch. We've had 1.87, which takes us out of second place for the driest September. So we are gaining a little bit of momentum at the end of the month, but we're starting to dry out now. So we're looking at 71 degrees right now in Ann Arbor, 68 in Pontiac, upper 60s to low 70s with dew points hovering near 60. You're feeling it a little bit muggy out there as we go through our Thursday afternoon. Northwest winds about 5 to maybe upwards of 10 miles per hour. That's trying to draw in the drier air gradually as we work our way into the afternoon. We should see a little bit more of that sun shining, a few more breaks in the overcast, will you? But temperatures in the 60s now in Marquette. We're in the 50s, 59 degrees up towards Sault Ste. Marie, progressing a little bit milder through the southern portions of lower Michigan. Again, these temperatures pretty seasonable overall. Hour by hour forecast. We're not going to dismiss a few spots of rain as we go through the day today, up until about 8 or 9 o'clock this evening. Then we really start to dry out. We'll focus our attention on dry weather, the exception a few showers north of I-69 as we head into tomorrow evening, early Saturday. Everyone else looks dry, though. The influence of high pressure carries us right into the weekend, which looks fantastic. So good news there. Temperatures today, low 70s, and besides today, really into the middle of next week is when we see low 70s. In between, there's a nice warm up. 77 for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, upper 70s to around 80 degrees, and it looks dry not only for the weekend, but moving into next week, at least through Wednesday, coming up.
And now to a huge high school rivalry heating up not only on the football field, but in the battle for making a difference. Our Week 5 high school game of the week is tomorrow, and it will highlight Chelsea versus Dexter, a big matchup in Washtenaw County. 7 sports reporter Alex Crescenti will be live tomorrow at Dexter High School at 6 p.m. We'll have highlights at 10 and 11. People in both communities are taking that rivalry to new heights by giving back. The Educational Foundation of Dexter and the Chelsea Education Foundation are competing to raise money for educational grants. The winner will be announced during the halftime show tomorrow. If you would like to donate, check out a link on our website, WXYZ.com.
I'm Megan Daniels in Northwest Detroit, where the St. Detroit Family Health Clinic is cutting the ribbon on a larger, upgraded facility. This new space aimed at serving more patients with more services, all at no cost.
People who didn't have insurance really didn't have options.
Founded nearly 2 decades ago, the clinic has been a lifeline for Detroit's most vulnerable. And this expansion is furthering that mission, meeting the health needs of each person, no matter what.
We were the first clinic in the country to accept homeless children, no questions asked, no insurance. We still maintain that policy here today.
Award-winning journalist Mitch Albom is the founder of Say Detroit.
We grew from this idea to a place that we needed to grow into, to a place that we had actually grown out of.
He says this new building is more than just physical space.
Everybody should have a right to medical care, and this will be a home for people certainly like that. And if you do have insurance, we can take care of you there as well.
The new clinic off Oakman Boulevard will enhance access to services like pediatrics, primary care, OBGYN, dermatology, dentistry, and health coaching. And for patients like Charlie Muhammad, that promise has already made a difference.
I was living in a residency for homeless veterans, and underneath that place was a clinic, and it was a Say clinic. It was a good feeling to take on a greater personal responsibility and be able to contribute and to share share the good news.
Clinic leaders like Tawana Nettles Robinson, executive director of Trinity Health Detroit, say access to care isn't just about individual health. It's about strengthening entire neighborhoods.
If you aren't healthy and adequate mentally, physically to actually thrive in your community, it'll reflect, right? And so only when our people have a real opportunity to thrive in good health will we be able to support the uplifting of whole communities.
The care is great. It really is super all year.
In Northwest Detroit, Megan Daniels, 7 News Detroit.
Next at noon, a girl who loves to write is dreaming up a future where she is the hero of her own story. She is our Grant Me Hope child today. Coming up, the future that she envisions with a forever family. Our Grant Me Hope child today is a young writer who loves to create stories about rainbow cats and pet unicorns. She's on a mission to find a forever family to care for her and help her grow. Here's Kailani.
Hi, my name's Kailani. I'm in 4th grade and I'm 8 years old. Well, I do like animals and I like walking and, like just going to the park and getting stuff. I like having chapstick because sometimes my lips get chapped. And I like to, have pretty dresses and pretty, stuff to wear at school, pretty hairstyles. Well, I do want to be a singer and dancer when I grow up. And I want to be a cheerleader too. I do like school and my favorite subject is writing because I like writing stories a lot. Or like cards, and I like to staple them so I can give them to people. Probably a mom and dad and, maybe some like 2 dogs that are little and fluffy. I'm nice because I like to be nice sometimes. And I really like to play a lot with stuff, like maybe like Barbie dolls or something. I like to do that. Or I would use, like friend people on Roblox and I would play together.
If you'd like to learn more about adopting Kailani, please call the Michigan Adoption Resource Exchange. That number, 800-589-6273. The group is a part of the Judson Center, which offers services to people who are victims of abuse and neglect and to people who face behavioral and physical health challenges. You can always help by sharing these Grant Me Hope videos on social media. Just go to WXYZ.com/GrantMeHope to share the story, or you can like Grant Me Hope on Facebook to share